Hey guys, True Knight here. So wanted to go over a couple of things real quick. Coming up on the channel, you guys are going to see a lot of me playing one of two decks. It's going to be like pure Fire King or either Ryzel Mitsurugi or just pure Ryzel. Now, why is that, you ask? There is a regional coming up in Colorado on April 12th, and I got the go-ahead from the wife because it's going to be kind of like my last big tourney to go to for a little bit, because we got kiddo number 2 coming just a week or two later after that. So I'm going to be playing in that regional. And hopefully all bodes well. I'm having a surgery done here probably in the next few weeks, maybe a couple weeks, whenever I get word. As long as I heal okay by then, I'm good to go. So really excited for that, but the thought process is kind of unknown because we have Vegas March 18th, right? There very well could be a ban list update that day. And if that happens, like, what happens to my thought process with the deck? Does something happen to Raziel? Does something happen to non-engine cards? I don't think anything would happen to Mitsurugi, and I don't think anything happens to Fire King, so I think that's a safe bet, but I don't know. If those decks go untouched, I'm probably going to be more inclined to play Raziel. However, I'm having so much more fun playing Fire King, no lie. So I don't know. Keep your eyes out. I'm gonna play a couple of games with both decks on this video, so you can kind of see what I'm thinking and everything like that. I'll play one game with Fire King, one game with Mitsurugi Raziel, and one game with pure Raziel, just to show you guys what I'm thinking deck wise, and you guys can kind of see my thought process going along there. So be on the lookout. Please give me your input on this, on what you think I should play. Throughout the video I'll do a profile of each deck, so you guys can kind of just see what I'm thinking with each deck and everything like that, and then I'll play the game so you guys can see it. And then on my channel there's just going to be a bunch of uploads of me playing games with each one, so you can kind of see how experimenting with deck stuff is going along. So that'll be it for me right now. Please be kind, be respectful. I will try to get different content out, but I really want to just do gameplay content, because for the past couple of months I've been doing morely just deck profiles, and now that we're into the format, I want to give you guys games so you can guys see it. So that'll be it for me. I'll see you guys in the games. Peace. Hey guys, True Knight here. So tonight's video, I know I've been doing a lot of just like pure Raziel and pure Fire King, but I still have fun with this deck, and I have all the cards in real life on paper, and I'm really thinking about trading away this engine to get like different engines, but I don't know how I feel yet. So anyway, I wanted to do a video guys for you guys tonight exploring the meta, where I'm taking on the meta with Ryzel Mitsurugi. So playing 3 extender, or 3 EXT, 3 ice. These are your bread and butter of the Ryzel engine. I decided to go 2 because I've always ran 2. I've never ran this card at 1. I just don't believe in the sense in that. And 1 node, of course. 1 cross, 3 bonfire, as long as it's here until it gets hit in the ban list. And then I'm going a smaller Mitsurugi engine, I guess. I'm only running 2 and 1, 3 of each spell, and then just 1 of 1. A lot of people swear by 2 of these, but I just did not want to go. I didn't feel comfortable going to 41. So, sorry. 3 Ash, 3 Perulia, 3 Neb, 2 Bestials, 2 hand trap checkers, and 3 Imperm. So very self-explanatory there. The extra deck, the only thing that's weird, I guess, is the echidna. I just like its utility for when you get stuck with reptiles, and it just really helps you out for extension there. And then this side deck, I guess the only thing that's weird or out of place for me at least is Droplet. I've just been seeing success with that and able to stop the Exodia deck and Chaos Angel. So it helps answer those because you see that a lot in this game. So, and then the obligatory going first cards. So overall, it's nothing really crazy or out of the blue, but it's a fun deck to play. And I'll show you guys that today in the matches and everything. So I hope you guys enjoy watching the matches, and we'll go from there. Peace. Hey guys, True Knight back here. So, welcome back to Exploring the Meta. In my previous video we did a Kashtira Fire King build. This one is much more of a pure build, but as you guys can see, he carries a lot of non-engine. So, let's just get into the build. Let's talk about it. 3 Ponics, 3 Oklonics, they're your main starters. You always want to see them. The Arvada for all else fails. Kieran, possibly your best Fire King next to Garunix. And where is that? Sorry. Last but not least, your old school for Garunix. 1 Sanctuary, 2 Island, because people hone in on getting rid of this and getting rid of this. and then your other searcher for if this has already been searched out. So in this build, as you can see, I have a lot of non-engine to play with. And I want to give you guys budget alternatives to the meta. So I took the Charmies out and I replaced them with stuff. Budget, yes, I know this is still a $210 deck, but for that cost with a side, extra, and main, to me in today's world, that's pretty budget. So, 3 Fenrir. You guys will see a game that I have against a branded where game 1 goes, I think it was about a 22-minute game, and Fenrir single-handedly took on branded for probably like 3 or 4 turns. And it stalled out long enough for me to get to the Fire King engine. And then my opponent tilted game 2 and quit right away. So, I had no business winning that game. I was down to like 1,200 life points. My opponent had 4 monsters on board. They finally got rid of my 3rd Fenrir, and then boom, I dropped Island and destroyed, popped Alconics, and just went ham. And my opponent, you could tell the way they were playing, the way they were letting time run down. You could tell they were getting salty throughout the match, and then they got really mad when I dropped that on because they were down to like 4 extra deck monsters and 1 card in hand, no resources. I just shit stomped them after that. So, anyway, pretty cool. Never give up. Always fight. 2 Bystials because, damn, Fiendsmith. Ash, Valor, Droll because I'm not playing Charmies, and for people who are playing Charmies and Droll at the same time, you're counteracting your non-engine. Like, think it through, guys. If you're gonna main Charmies, don't play Droll in the main. And if you're gonna main Droll, don't play Charmies in the main. Like, come on, you'd think that. But anyway, 3 Nib, because I know Nib counteracts Fenrir, but in my defense to that, this is just such a high volume non-engine deck that I don't mind whichever one happens. Because unlike the Droll versus Charmies kind of argument, how many times are you going to see Nib? And when you do, players kind of hone in on it and they don't get to that 5th summon. Or if you're going turn 1 and you have like Fenrir, Valor, Nib, Talents, Imperm, like that's your engine, you know? This guy gets you going set up for turn 1, you get to go and search another one out for turn 2, and then you sit on your non-engine, you know? So, speaking of which, 2 talents, because there's so many hand traps in the game. I am playing 1 prosperity. This was a 3rd talents. I just decided to put a prosperity because of times when you draw 2 talents. And then 3 imperm, of course. So, extra deck. Simple, but kind of has some meaning to it. So, this is really there to get you going if all else fails and you need to pop a fire monster. This is relinquished is relinquished. If I have a level 1, I'm going to play relinquished. 2 heat up because I'm playing fire deck. Dark because I am playing Chaos Center and I'm playing 2 Bystials. SP because it's SP. 2 Promethean, I'm playing the big package because it still comes up and you'll see it in games. 3 Garunix because it's just the nuttiest card. And Euro Shivan. You have the tags here for the weird deck, Malice. Yes, I call it weird because there's a lot of weird stuff going on in that group with the girls and everything. Like, people are weird. You guys need Jesus. Anyway, I have Chaos Hunter in here because I wanted to try it out, but I feel like the struggle that I could see this deck running into is something like Chaos Angel. So, what I'm actually going to do is this. So, we have our out to boards, we have more outs to boards, and then we have our going first cards. I could take these out for like 2-2-2 lineup of another trap, but I just like these the best. Just a negate or stop from summoning is the best. So, you guys are going to see a lot of games in here. I'm probably going to break it up into 3 videos actually, so I'll keep this here in the front of every video, but I'll do my game videos broken up because I am loving this deck a lot. So, this is exploring the meta with True Knight. I told you guys in my previous build of Fire King Kashtira that Ryzel with either Mitsurugi or Pier and this deck are what I'm rolling with this format until a ban list happens. Which very well may be the end of March or mid-March, whenever that YCS is in Vegas. So we'll have to see. But enjoy the games. Please like, comment, subscribe. Be on the lookout for more videos of these while we fight on the meta. And I'll do videos with this too with the Ryzel, where we just take on meta and you guys can see, like I told you guys, not only my builds, but the way I play them. So, gonna go quiet from here so you guys watch games. Peace! Hey guys, True Knight here. So tonight I wanted to go over a deck that I'm like really fallen in love with towards the end of this format. I know it's the only end of the February, but a lot of people, including myself, feel that YCS Vegas will be the climax of the current format, and we'll get a ban list, which means like mid-March. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see. Who knows? But that's the hope. Very well could be April or May before we get a ban list, and I'm not mad about that. But I just think that this is going to be the last iteration of the deck that I'll play up until Alliance, at least, for a few reasons. Spoiler warning about ban list, I think something's going to happen to Bonfire, just because 7th Tachyon's getting ready to come out, and I think that this is going to get the Rota treatment. I think you're going to see two, like, this could be banned, but I think it's just going to go to 1. So, anyway, let's get into my deck profile. So why am I not playing Mitsurugi, or Fiendsmith, or any of those other packages? Fiendsmith I have no interest in investing in, for obvious reasons. I think it's way overpriced. I think Engraver should be about a $20 card, and it's a $60 card right now. I sold my Fualos, like I tell you guys in a lot of my videos, back in January for 90s each, just because wanted to make some money off of those before Stampede. So I'll buy them when they're $5 secret rares in April, and I'll put them in here then, and then probably move this to the side deck. But ultimately, I feel like non-engine right now is a lot more stronger than a sub-engine. And I say that when I play a sub-engine, but it's a very small sub-engine that I just like to use because it's also particularly good non-engine. So I know I just said a lot there, and I want to make you guys understand it. So I'm playing 3 Ice, 3 X, 3 Sword, 1 Node, 1 Field Spell. That's it. No plug-in, no extra field spell. Damn near for sure no plasma. Don't need it. I'm playing a small Bestial package because Fiendsmith, Mitsurugi, ton of other decks, sorry I can't even think off the top of my head right now, are all light and darks. So it's really easy. Malice, all those cards. Really easy targets. As much as these suck against Malice, this card destroys Malice, but it's enabled by these. So it's kind of a necessary evil. On top of that, you fit insane amount of non-engine here. Ash, Perulia, Nib, Valor. This was going to be Ghost Ogre, but I decided to go this just because I run into Malice a lot. Of course, 3 Bonfire, you need your Searcher. This is my going first engine for all the high-end traps that I'm going to be going against, and Imperm. So, very generic, extra deck, not much to say there. And then side deck, because I'm not siding Bestials, I'm siding these, because Chaos Angel is a thing, and I hate dealing with Chaos Angel, so this is my answer to that. And then obligatory going first cards, board wipes, and the tax for the weird, creepy waifu Malice deck. So that's my build. I'm going to be playing a lot of games with it, so I'm going to put this in front of all those videos that I do where just playing games and grinding out with this deck, because I think this deck is really fun to play, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I told you guys in previous videos that I'm playing this and Pure Fire King right now, and that's just what I'm going with in the meta. So ultimately fun, having a good time with it, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and enjoy all the games you guys get to see in these videos. So that'll be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Level heavy metal, lead foot up on the pedal.